Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space program. My name is WWEdeadman, but you already know that. We're going to time warp to the next morning here. Since I don't like launching at night, and we're going to be launching this episode. Quite definitely. So let's get a Mun-Lander going. New vessel. Mark 1 command pod. Actually, not that one. I hate that this doesn't work. Okay, then let's start with that. And again, just transfer from here to here. I like that you can at least do that to the root part. So then we need a materials service bay. The missions for tourists are going to be a whole lot easier now since we've got a hitchhiker container. We just need the bigger heat shields for that then. But yeah, we're not doing tourists today. We're doing stuff today. Okay, go down. God, always the same with you. Make sure these are okay. Then we need a goo for stuff. Are you middle? You're not in the middle. That's better in the middle. Yeah. Then we want the barometer. And I'm actually going to plaster the inside of this with the barometers. Just because. I don't want to read them. So that's launch pad. I don't know whether you can use a. We're gonna use launch pad, low Kerbal, high Kerbal, high moon, low moon, landed moon. So we need 6 in all. I'm gonna just take 8. I know I could read them out like the thermometer, but screw that. Also, I'm gonna put the one thermometer that we actually need in here, and actually like make that 2 just for convenience sake. We can always take another reading where we land or something. Okay. That's it for that. Then we need a Science Junior that we're actually not going to stick down here probably. Actually, yes, we're going to stick that there, but we're still not gonna bring it home. I don't think that that's a good idea. Trying to bring everything home. So heat shield. Decoupler. Ooh. You know what? Nah, that's gonna clip. Decoupler. That. And a small thing. And a engine. And decouplers. Decouplers. Four of you. Get rid of the monoprop. And slap on a bunch of fuel. And some lines. So, good. Then we want some strutting. Struts, 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 struts. Like that. That should still be usable. Okay, electric charge generation. Thank you for reminding me. I would have forgot. I just want the same setup essentially that we had last time. Nope. Could we? Hello? And I want 2 of each of you. No, not 3. Okay, that should work. Then we're going to go big here. So I'd like a decoupler. Decoupler. Thank you. Don't go into those. Then I want this. And strut this. And a fairing base. Extra buy-in. I don't have a bigger pairing base yet. And how about we provide this under that? And egg-shaped fairing purchase. You might want to have a node or 2 more. Quad nodes. Fine. Should be fine. So we've got 4,000 delta V in the entire thing right now. Which should be enough to actually land on the fucking moon. Talking about landing on the moon. Kerbal moon. 2.96 with full tanks. Should be okay. Okay, so I'd like a tank. And I'd like a poodle. That's 1,300. Then I'd like a bigger tank. Oh, I'd also like a big decoupler. Throwing out the money. Right out the door. That should be the upper atmosphere engine. And under that, I'd like... two of these. One of these. And asparagus boosters. Decouplers. Hello. Thank you. Probably gonna go like this and don't know. Actually, might not actually asparagus these, but balance them. Because then this could actually have a thrust higher than 1. I'd like you to be in here, thank you. 1.3, that's actually good off the launch pad. Gimbal limit to 57 or something. Gimbal limit on that to 30. Gimbal on that to 40, I don't care. Gimbal on that is really not important anymore. So we're not gonna actually do this, we're gonna put these like up here. Decouple that. Decouple that. That's already that. That's when that should fire. Stage 6. Yep. That's when that should fire. Then when that decouples, I want that. Then those fly off. Then those fly off. Then the parachutes. Might want to add a little bit more fuel to this. I add like this amount. 1.21. That would keep... yeah. 1.21 of the launch pad is a little bit low though. I mean, I could theoretically just strap on a few solid rocket boosters. Actually, good idea. And then I'd need some... I don't have landing legs, do I? Okay, this is where this is the only thing I really like about the stock fairings. They automatically go off if you try to manipulate anything. I want the bigger landing strut because reasons, essentially. That should be enough for the moon for sure. Got that back on. You should have your own stage. After that, yeah. Yep. Aerodynamics. Nose cone. Don't we have the slanted nose cones yet that go towards the stuff? Yeah. I'm gonna also buy this just because I want a little bit of fins. Control C. I hate when that doesn't do what I want it to do. Okay. So, I want this to go in. And this to go out. So now everything has a in and out. Good. That means I can put these here. Should be fine. Now that has about 8,686 delta V. Okay. We still don't get quite where I want it, so I'm going to strap on some boosters like right here. And for that I'm gonna use the new booster. Okay. I like that it has a toggle flag feature, of, even though it doesn't actually have the flag anymore. You know, I'm tempted to use these as Sapatrons. Just because. Like no fuel at all. The least amount of solid fuel that can have. And just so it falls away. That's probably not very aerodynamic though. Do I care about aerodynamics though? That's the question. This looks a little bit weird. Are we over? Dang. Yeah, I might as well just throw these off. Yep, I might as well just throw them off. Well, so much about that. Solves our problem here. It's still over mass. Just for a kick off this fucking launch pad. Ah, bullshit. Want you in here. I mean, struts aren't weightless, but that shouldn't... Like, that shouldn't be. Okay, what does that give me? Okay, that's like a push off the launch pad at least. Come on. We're gonna do that. Yeah, and I think we're about to launch this. Mun-Lander Mark II. Safe. Get my fucking alarms out of here. Valentina, you're going. And just in case we need to abort, we're setting up a port sequence. Which would be decouple, activate engine, jettison, shutdown, shutdown. 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 Just in case. Safe. And I'd say we're about to launch. I hope this can actually stand on its engine bells. I'm gonna revert if anything bad happens. Holy sh... Game, please. What the hell? Why was I on the ground? What are you doing with me? Whew. Okay. Z, T. That up. And 3, 2, 1. Launch. That's the test skipper engine contract that we had. We might have just destroyed part of our launch pad. Don't know about that. That might actually like fall on something. Seems to still be in working order. We're gonna see when we come back. Would you stop heading that way? Thank you. Whatever is you want in the south, my friend, you're not supposed to go there. To me, this looks pretty damn okay. Goodbye. Giant launch stage plummeting back down to Kerbal. Okay. Totally didn't do the thing with the stuff. Anyway. Can't really do the barometer on the launch pad if I have the stuff closed up, can I? Okay. This looks pretty damn okay. I might actually wanna ditch my fairings earlier. 'Cause about now they get not so good. You know, they're heavy and stuff. And we have actually like no notable atmosphere up here anymore. So this is also where I'm going to go ahead and open this up for a moment to take a temperature and pressure thing. Okay. Pressure thing though. From the upper atmosphere. Oops, we are way too high with our apoapsis already. Let's get out of here. Like actually up a notch. And since we're out of the atmosphere, we can keep this open now. Open. And log pressure. Can we log the pressure data? Instrument reads 0 as if we were in vacuum. Okay, and Z. Actually, we're way too far ahead from our apoapsis for that to be viable. Thanks for being able to control you. Okay, we're officially in space. And we dumped that even into the atmosphere again, which is nice. So yeah, I guess... Oh god. All that debris. You know, I actually want to see whether this debris... That definitely intersects Kerbin's atmosphere. We have time. Let's actually just point north. So we always have some sort of panel in the sun. There. Val, you're going to stay here for a moment. Until the next episode, actually. Since we want to go to the moon. Yeah, that's a thing. Good. But I also want to just switch to this debris and see if it burns up in the atmosphere. I really want to see that once. That's our engine? Okay. Oh. Why do you have a fucking periapsis of 71 kilometers? Huh? Oh, that was the spent stage. Never mind. Switch to that. Cluster of debris. That totally went through atmosphere already. Look at that. Ah, cool. Now, thing is, if the game crashes now, we have a save. Don't worry. Warp here. I want to see the stuff re-enter. Because, you know, this stuff is going to stay hot out here, of course, a whole lot, because there's no, like, convection to any sort of air or anything. The only stuff that actually cools anything in space is blackbody radiation. So the stuff actually needs to radiate away the heat like the sun does. And just sending it somewhere else. Via infrared radiation. I mean, if that glow actually was like not a weird overlay, but actual like heat glowing effects, that would be really cool. But yeah, we're gonna see about that. Re-entry. Let's watch some debris burn up in the atmosphere. However, this survived the trip through the atmosphere in the first place. Also, if you look, we've got a bunch of other debris coming around for the same trip, essentially. I might like record these for a compilation or something. We're gonna watch this one at least together right now. Stuff should start overheating soon. Yep, we are definitely on a crash course if it doesn't overheat. And explode. Which it probably will. Let's be honest. However, I just managed to slow it down so far that this is just glowing and nothing else is happening. Really? This stuff is so fucking... Why do we even have heat shields? I mean, seriously, with heat shields, you can enter the atmosphere at a 90-degree angle and you won't burn up. Kerbin's atmosphere is way too forgiving. I guess we're gonna try probing Joule along the way again. Also, we're gonna land on Eve, at least probe-wise. So, that's gonna happen. Yeah, stuff's cooling down, actually. Instead of heating up. Because we are literally just falling straight down. What's that? That's the one that actually doesn't enter the atmosphere, unfortunately. We might actually go ahead and recover that at some point. Since it has a pretty fucking expensive engine on it. And if we can, like, send up a space plane that hooks onto that with a claw in a cargo bay or something like that, we can bring that back. You know, the way they wanted to actually bring back the Hubble Space Telescope when it was done with the space shuttle. But since the ride home for the space on the space shuttle is actually not a thing anymore, since the space shuttle has been discontinued, they won't do that. But that would have been a cool thing. Unfortunately, this way they'll have to dump it in the atmosphere, which is kind of sad actually. But hey. Yeah, so this is just going to crash into the hello flashing. This is just gonna crash into the ocean. I'm gonna assume I'm not gonna be able to recover anything from that. Let's see. We're still going 50 meters per second, which is a whole lot. Pretty fast. Splash. I can recover that girder. Hey, I can recover a girder. That's like worth nothing, but hey. Yeah, that was something. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode when Valentina flies over to the moon and lands. Speaking about that, do we have anything else? Science data from space around the moon. And the flea booster gives us 1 science. I'm gonna do that real quick. Like, real quick. Like... quickest you've ever seen. Oops, I think I just stopped recording and started again. Empty out the solid fuel. Get our engineer in there. And the launch. Thank you. That's that. I like that you just need to activate an empty engine to get that. Okay, now we're actually done, I think. Yeah, because everything else does not have to do anything with the moon. We still have land on the moon, science data, science data. We're definitely getting back all of this in the next episode. So till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WWEdeadman. Bye.